Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Scheduled Conflicts. Haha!
Woo!
Wah!
Hello. It's good to be back.
Yeah.
Hope you're all, I see a lot of you are all nice and cozy on this wonderful Thursday night.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I think what
It's
happened
getting
last
cold.
time can go almost without saying. It was a very terrifying moment for a lot of people.
My ass just unclenched yesterday.
And against all odds, you had succeeded, but not without its casualty. After going through 21, the entire village of hill giants oppressing the bestial folks as well as the dwarfs that have called this place home, they have all been slain by your hands in an astonishing feat of strength and courage at the cost of Drana Emberlight. Here we see a scene of somber quiet as the fire burns on behind you. This pile of food that was festering is now just completely burnt to ash as the hill giants follow suit along into it. As grisly and gross as the smell of burning flesh may be, it is all expunged by this moment that you find yourselves in. Rana's body lies dead. What would you all like to do?
I'm immediately kneeling down and holding her. I'm looking over to Joust, hoping that maybe he can do something.
Yeah, looking at Joust, he's literally at 1 HP, just like eyes cracked and dented in. Like, I can do it. Where is the diamond?
Shit.
I believe she had some on her person.
Ilafi pulls out a diamond. I stole this from the knick-knack guy in town.
Oh, can I see it?
It is all yours.
Is this diamond? How much is this diamond worth? Well, I believe it is worth 500.
While he's doing that, I am undoing Adrana's buckles for her armor so that she doesn't feel compressed when she comes back.
Fair?
Yeah, but Joust, with his bleary eye, does this diamond look large enough for Raised Dead?
This and that diamond is what I had written down.
This and that diamond.
This and that diamond.
Give me an investigation check, Joust.
Okay.
I remember how much it was worth. Or at least
Let me-
that it was claimed it was worth.
Let me just breathe. Wait, she's only mostly dead. You see? Let's see. We're not gonna do any wild magic here because I can't risk myself exploding. Let's see. So I'm trying to remember. I have expertise. No, I don't. Okay, so this is going to be just a standard +5. If my number lock will actually go on, +5. D20. Ooh, 24. Oh.
24.
Nice.
As your eye flickers inspecting this diamond thoroughly, you do determine that this is a valuable diamond. Probably worth enough that you need of what you need to cast.
It is a little uncut, but it will do well. All right. Stand back.
I'll
And,
gently lay her down so that Joust can work his magic.
Yeah, and you see as Joust like holds this diamond, just a little bit of that like cold wind around him blows like, I call you back from the lands of the dead. I call back the spirit of Drana Emberlight. As like he lowers down his crumpled arm, like that's like he goes like, could you move my arm on her?
Yeah, I got you.
And just like flop it on her. Thank you. The one broken arm. Oh, thank you. And then it's
Thor's
just
gonna
like,
help where he can.
and with that other one, you see a little bit of pink energy start to become necrotic as he cracks the diamond, and it like shatters and glinters down to like fragment down, just this particles of its disintegration onto her. And I attempt to cast Raise Dead, which would return Drana to life if the spirit is willing. As long as they aren't dead within 10 years, and they return, or 10 days, etc., etc. But yeah, definitely not more than 10 days.
The casting time of this will indeed take an hour.
Yes. So through this ritual, it goes on with that. It's just like getting all the necessary parts and doing all that. But yes, I will cast it, and I will give you one magic check.
Drana,
This is my.
Yes,
does your spirit wish to return to the mortal realm?
indeed it does.
Good. Ace?
Uh,
I need the room. Drana,
Yes.
you find yourself on the edges of a foggy coast. The crashing of waves, familiar to the ocean scent. The moisture of the fog filling lungs. Along the grass lines up further on the shore. Appears to be a fireplace. Gray-robed figure, platinum white hair, and glassy, vacant eyes sitting next.
Should I turn myself right face up?
Not yet.
Or. Alright, cool.
Sort of brings his hand up and beckons you over.
I slowly approach him.
Boy, and here I thought I was going to be seeing a Laffy again before anyone else.
Protecting my friends is what I do.
Undoubtedly so. Done a lot of that in your journeys.
Yeah. Too bad those journeys are coming to an end, aren't they?
It would seem so.
I wanted to ask you something, actually. Not you specifically, but the first god we met. Well, that we actually had time to talk to be specific. Since it seems like we have all the time in the world.
Take your time.
Are the other gods important to you? Are they your family?
The gods are my kin. Are my brothers, sisters. We came to this place to make a difference. Make something beautiful. But in our arrogance and greed, a lot of us fell away from our natures, our purposes here.
I see. I take a look around. Do you do this with every soul, or are we special? Me and Alafi.
Everyone who dies eventually winds their way down here. I am their shepherd, should they choose to accept it. Not as many people as you would expect would. A lot of people don't want to die. For good reason, of course. Those tend to wander off. Some spirits, specters, wraiths, ghosts. You name it. They're out there somewhere. Not ready to move on.
My short life was just beginning to get exciting. I met my parents. I was going to forge a weapon stronger than anything else, but I guess that's long behind me now. Ain't it?
Only as far back as you allow it. Doesn't feel like you're ready.
I'm not. I found a family, and I found a person who I love very much. Wish I could see them one more time. My ancestors aren't going to be proud of me.
Ah, that's right. Sisters.
Yeah, I do. My family is far spread, but they still care. And those who passed on, I assume you know them.
Every single one. Emberlight family. Many generations guarding secret. They continue to do so by their name.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. but I'm not ready to pass on yet.
Good.
Drana hops off the chair and says, "My family's important to me, just like yours is important to you. I will try my best to keep your family from falling apart, as well as my own."
And he just gets up from the fire. Do so amidst the living. As you feel your body tighten and convulse with weakness as the tide almost like drags your feet out of the shoreline and pulls you underwater.
Huh.
As you regain consciousness in your corporeal body.
Ah!
Oh, God. Oh, why does everything hurt?
The ritual is complete.
Welcome back.
Hello, Gerardo.
Immediately go over and just hug her.
Drana hugs Pain back. Absolutely.
Be careful. Your organs are now restarting. You will be sick for a few days.
Yep, you will have a -4 penalty to all your attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. Reduced by
Each
1
long-
for every long rest.
So yeah, it's traumatic coming back from the dead.
Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
Hank can attest.
Well,
Took a hell of a chance.
indeed.
And I'm regretting it.
We
This
won.
headache hurts. Ow.
Oh, by the way, good to see you're alive, Cragpike. I didn't see you how the left side of my face is crumpled in.
Hey, fair enough.
That's okay. I got better, I think. But now, what do we do now?
There's only one place left to go, although I am finding it a little hard to move.
Yeah,
I feel like if there's so much as a large rat in there, it's too much for us at the moment.
yeah.
I didn't
We're
trust
pretty
even
much
a
spent.
small rat.
Yeah.
I believe the town must know of what has happened here, Cragpike, but we require rest.
Agreed.
I mean, I'm sure the town's already aware every giant came in here at the same time.
Are you bloody
not
kidding
come
me?
out.
You all realize what you've done, right?
Yeah, we just killed a whole fucking shit ton of giants that were oppressing you and your townsfolk.
Oh, you didn't just murder, you
Hmm.
freed us!
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we
it's gonna
kind of
make a
do
whole
that.
mess of things.
Yeah.
No longer do our crops have to be sent to this hill giants for tribute or payment. We can start living our lives again!
I'm happy for that. Ow.
Why don't we get some real proper food from the farms? No longer being whipped by our backs, and we're gonna feast tonight.
Don't that sound nice?
That does
Yes.
sound good.
If I could eat some, I remember harvesting that lettuce. It looked good.
Trana is going to pass out again, just from the sheer exhaustion of coming back.
Once
No, I had
you-
questions. Yeah.
well,
she's
once
gone.
you've
I'll
all
ask her later.
recovered, we'll meet up back at the tavern. I'll make sure everybody knows the news as I run along.
Yes.
As you
be
see him like,
careful now.
immediately going off to tell the
Charlie,
others.
Charlie Bucket running, run now, Cragpike, go
We
straight
got the
home.
freedom ticket. We got the freedom ticket.
Well,
Bunch of
believe
crazy
now that-
weirdos carved the way.
I believe now that Drana is back, we should find a point to sit down and play or rest.
Yeah, not completely remembering that there is in fact burning hill giants surrounding you all.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
posts and rocks all over the
Can we-
battlefield.
Can we even move in here? There's 21 dead giant corpses.
We're climbing like through.
Very
everything.
carefully.
You clambered over. Everybody just ran through, squeezed through. Well, the whole fence is pretty much gone. So
Alafi will carry passed out Drana.
The outside of this building has to look like a clown car crashed.
oh god, yeah.
Just a clown car.
All of us just like limply walking back.
Really big clowns.
There's none.
By the way, good job, everyone.
Yeah,
I
that
am
was,
going
hell
to
of a feat.
direct us right towards this here.
I
Because
like
it was
fire.
entirely empty and no one's going to bother us if we stay there.
Yep, an abandoned smelter. Yep.
Oh, good. I could reforge my hand. It's like crumbled up. Like,
It'll take
I
a
could
while for
definitely-
the irons to get hot again, but
mm-hmm.
you
I
might
had it a
pull it
smelter.
off.
It's like,
Just take it easy, okay, Joust?
oh, don't worry about it. I got off easy. You should see the other guy.
Yeah, you did good.
Yep.
You did very good.
I called that a stutter, but there were so many guys that's accurate.
Yes. By the way, does anybody smell burnt toast? It just falls down, Kunk. Ow. Yeah, Joust is just like immediately, like as they walk in, just like leans against the wall and reset mode.
So let's take stock. We've got me barely standing, courtesy of Joust. Joust barely standing. Good job staying alive. How you feeling, Payne?
If I were to put it out in a percentage, I'd be at around 35, 37%.
It's a very specific percentage.
Well, that's how I feel right now. I'm not.
Mhm. Did you take
I-
many
I
hits,
could-
Tora? I saw the giants throwing some stuff at you. You alive and well?
Yeah, I caught a couple trees at one point. Though I would very loosely define catch there.
Yeah,
I mean, I saw you catch one of them. That was pretty cool.
I got healed up, but I was pretty damn close.
Yes, we have to be a little more careful next time.
that one there was indeed a little faster. Normally, when it comes to dealing with giants, scouting the target first works better, but that giant just kind of
Yeah.
came at us. There wasn't really much of a choice on our end.
His ego.
I guess we
got in
could
the
have
way.
ran, but things were more simple for fighting. I cannot wait for Drana to wake up. We have so many questions for her.
Well, give us some time before you start asking questions. I mean, I don't even think that even tomorrow morning she's going to be at 100%.
Yes.
So just-
Right now, her pallor is cold. Liver is a bit spotty. She definitely needs rest.
I just wonder if my old friend will pass me on a message.
Ooh, Daddy Death?
If that's what you want to call him.
I don't know. I've never met him. I
You
thought
should. He's a
called-
nice guy.
Oh, I
Just
thought you
under
called
different
him Daddy.
circumstances.
Oh, right.
Wouldn't call him that.
Hmm.
The Shepherd is a good nickname for him, I believe.
Oh. I did not know he shepherds sheep.
He shepherds souls.
Sheep souls? Do
No.
sheeps have souls?
Yes, they have souls.
Oh, of course. Right.
Joust. Do you understand the concept of an afterlife?
Right. No.
Okay, so the idea is that when you die, your soul goes somewhere else,
Yes,
as
I
opposed
know
to
that the
staying
soul.
here.
Yes, I know that the concept of the soul is merely a fraction of the body and goes to different extraplanar planes.
That's
I could.
basically what an afterlife kind of is to some people. Some people
Oh.
think that you go to a good place, or a bad place, or someplace in between, or you're just stuck here. It
Well,
really
you go to the
depends.
Whispering Coast first, but then all that other stuff sounds about right.
Well, I know practical. These are planes of existence that we can travel to. I can do that.
Sure, but there are some cases where those souls cannot leave those planes of existence because of the fact they died.
Ah. Right. Cool.
So, the shepherd, as he's describing, is the guy that's basically doing all the work and guiding souls where they need to go.
So he's a middleman. Got it.
He's basically like a shepherd tending to his flock, yeah.
I get it. That makes a question, though. Do I go to the afterlife?
You'd have to ask him.
I guess
mean,
I'll have to die to figure that out.
I mean,
Let's not
mean,
get to that point, yeah?
yeah.
No, I
Next
mean,
time
if
I
I
get the
do,
chance
I'll
to
have to
ask
figure
him.
it out.
I'll ask him next time I get the chance to talk to him.
Oh, sure.
Honestly, Joust, like you think, you feel, you act, you have magic. Magic works on you. You've got a soul.
Well, magic is the manipulation of energy. By either
It's the manipulation of, like,
Yeah.
a certain energy within... Yeah, in a sense.
Sure. Yes, but I guess I'd have a soul. I don't know. I don't care if I do or not.
You should,
Why?
because if you die, where are you gonna go? Do you
In
want
the
to stay
ground?
here?
Well, if it were, I would be recycled. That is usually how it happens. They would reuse
I'm
me
not
for old
talking
parts.
about your bodily remains. I'm talking about your spirit.
Ooh, I don't know. I'd have to open me up and see.
Figure that
Don't
out
blame
on your
Joust for
own.
this one. I think that one there can definitely wait.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
that
got
one will
plenty
be
of time to figure it out.
Right. I will live only to be about 3,000 years before my core finally runs out of energy.
Or maybe even
If your
longer than
core
that
was
if you
normal, of
maintain it.
course.
Yes, it has a half-life of a good while.
You could even maintain it for even longer.
Yes. Either way.
If you take care of yourself, you exercise, but you get another 1,000 years out of it.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. I should stretch out my hammies.
For now,
No.
you need rest.
Yes, go ahead. You can all rest. I will keep watch.
No. You've done more than enough. You rest.
Yeah.
You see, he's
doesn't
just standing there.
agree.
He's not even talking as his head's slowly rotating, like.
Close enough.
I'm
That
gonna
is him
skip-
resting. We've seen him do it hundreds of times. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
Weird.
What you doing, Tor?
I was just gonna point out, like I'm staying up a little bit later anyway, so I'll keep an eye on him.
All right.
He's just right by the door, just like.
I can
This-
afford to
this
stay
gi-
up a
this
little bit
gives you-
later.
This gives you guys ample time to do a short rest.
Yeah.
Oh boy, short rest. Oh. Roll them hit dice if we got them.
Drop them if you got them.
Pretty sure we
1,
have
2,
all of
3,
ours given the
4,
days of
5,
travel.
6,
Oh, that is a
7,
D10.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
I
13,
can drop it for
14.
you.
Not that it will matter, but
46.
You can also add an extra D, whatever it is, with the Song of Rest. Let me double check it. Because Just is a bard, and there's a little gentle noise when he's sleeping. You can add an extra D10 for free.
okay. D10.
D10.
That D10's wiggling.
Alright.
Wiggling.
Kids love to wiggle.
24.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend like
The
Okay.
wiggling. Oh, there it
98.
goes.
33.
Joust is not great, back up to 40.
don't
Hey,
forget
the
your
92
Better
now.
better than 1.
Oh, 83 health back.
Still have a good 7 more hit dice left. I need it.
Echoing past the abandoned smelter, you begin to hear sounds of cheers and music and loud wails. Coming from the Bedrock Inn.
After our nap.
Yep.
Adriana,
Yeah.
you feel like waking up?
I could go for a stiff drink.
It sounds like they're already starting to party. I've got some questions before we get over there, though. You think you can
Sure.
walk?
She stands up a little wobbly, but she can stand.
How's the old man doing?
He was expecting you.
That's fair.
But he's doing well.
Didn't leave any messages. Just have a conversation.
Yeah. He says his family has lost their way. Of course, by that I mean the other gods. But
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll find some other way to talk to him.
If you would like, you can always have a dream.
Yeah, that worked well the last time.
Yeah.
I suspect we'll need to do that soon.
We'll need to do that soon for a lot of people, actually.
Yeah. Not
tonight, tonight we get to relax.
Let's go
And
see.
boy,
what
am I sore!
Drana, remind me in the morning. I can help out with that.
Alright, well,
Yeah, you
I
see
appreciate
Ja-
it, Just.
Jazz's head just like kind of like almost inflates back, like back to normal. Like, that's better. Ouch.
It seems like
Yeah.
an entire block party has broken out at the Bedrock Inn. Literally
It just-
everyone in town has gathered here.
It's going to get very loud when we start walking over, because they're all going to be very excited to see us.
Drana, would you like me to carry you?
Nah, I can hobble.
All right. Well, here
You shouldn't
can-
have to.
well,
I know I
here-
shouldn't, but my father's stubbornness has left its mark, and
Would-
she's going to use her hammer as like a walking stick.
I was gonna say, would you like a walking stick? Oh no, you got it. Never mind.
While you guys are having this conversation, Alafi, of course, hearing the music and hearing the party, knows what time it is, and he starts pulling out his good old accordion. It is time to make that music.
When we go by the statue, Gob, can I take a look at it? Like stop and just kind of inspect it? Because I
Sure.
was curious about this when before the whole people are walking by. Would it be a religion or
This would be a history check.
history? History unraveled in the mystery. Gonna make my brain. Yeah, just as 22.
22.
Hmm.
Much to what Alafi was investigating earlier with the statues, this appears to be depicting the stature of a large dwarven figure wearing a crown upon his head, carrying a shield with an ancestral banner. This would be essentially the founder of this place, Itar Boldur.
Guitar Boldur. Yeah, I assume it's like written in Dwarven on the bottom, like Guitar Boldur.
Yes,
Hmm.
Itar Boldur.
Hmm. Ah, neat. It's just like, I'll make a note of that. Joust will remember this. Like the fable. Yeah, I guess we'll make our way to the Bedrock Inn.
Yep. As soon as eyes catch your figures, they just are pointing and wailing at you, just like, the heroes! The heroes have come to feast! And they've done their best to try to clean up a place that was like, dusty and usually abandoned for like a small sip here and there during shift breaks, but now it's just people have quickly swept it away. They've bunched all the tables together to lay a line of all of the food that they've harvested.
The oven's cooking some nice victuals.
Not
The
bad for
bar-
a first day in town.
The barkeep's there, the kobold's there, Crag Pike is obviously there.
Well, that looks like you all could have a lot of fun in there.
Get your
Got a
sorry,
drink for the saviors.
get your sorry asses here. It's time to eat.
And Drana is going to hobble as fast as she can, which isn't that fast, and sit down at a table.
Be gentle with this one. She's still fragile.
Yeah, this feast definitely is a testament to the hill giant's hunger. There is just full racks of animal meat from almost every variety you can think of, between horse to rabbit. There is just a slew of whatever food can be mustered.
Yeah, they're probably trying to eat the most perishable stuff and try and save the rest. Like, all the stuff that's gonna expire, all the cooked meat. And
This is
whatnot.
gonna be a freaking town holiday, I tell ya.
Well, you guys better get a lot of food in ya. I'm gonna be out here for a sec.
What's
You
up?
sure?
Oh yeah, no, I don't really feel like celebrating.
Once you're done doing what you're doing, come hang out with us regardless.
Oh
We'll
yeah,
play
I'll,
Oh, I'm sorry, the liberation of a village is too high and mighty for you.
no, I mean, I'm not really hungry. After all, I don't eat or sleep or drink.
You can be merry, though.
I don't feel very merry. But yes, I acquiesce that you take care of my 4 friends. They deserve a drink.
I'll join you in just a sec, yeah?
Sure.
I was
I'll be
referring to
back in a
them.
sec. All right.
I was referring to them.
Yes.
I'll hang back.
Just
Hmm?
thank you.
Oh, like I said, I'll be there to the end, and I'll keep you going if I can.
Fair.
We did really good playing the front line this time, Joust. We
Oh yes, I got hit by 5 trees.
And then some.
Oh, just 5
It's,
trees, he says.
Or as he thinks, it might have been more rocks than trees, though.
I mean, you're
it's
still
almost
standing,
reminiscent of
that's
that
the
first
point.
giant we killed.
Yes, that was a really big tree.
What was
I was
that,
like-
Tora?
The point is, you're still standing 5 trees later.
Haha. Yes. But no, I want to contemplate some things real quick, but I'll be by there in a minute.
You guys go ahead. We'll catch up.
Okay, let the 2 brooders go brotherly brood over there. Let's go have some fun.
Yeah.
I've been telling them all about the story.
He's Sunshine. He's been weird
Oh,
before.
I have-
He doesn't go off on his own.
I will.
He
I'll
just
make sure
walks
doesn't.
over and stares at the statue.
A wall of heroes against an entire battalion of hill giants.
We've got other stories for you too. This isn't the first feat of the Sanguine Band.
And let it spread far and wide across the highlands. Strength deserves its voice.
So I've been told.
You'll probably be telling about the keel hauling that Payne can't remember.
Ugh, that
The
seems kind of
tale of
morbid for
Keelhaul
a...
Calabaster is a surprisingly funny one.
Yeah. Give him
I
something
mean,
to laugh
the
about.
the ending's hysterical.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
Yeah?
Yeah. Thanks.
Question mark? Mhm. Yeah, you see Joust is just contemplating looking at the statue and just like kind of being like, oh, hello, Pain.
What's on your mind?
The idea of the afterlife.
Yeah? What about it?
I am merely grasping the concept of being alive. And now I have to rationalize that I could die.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I don't believe that I will, nor do I feel the pull of death when I feel my system shut down. It is an interesting feeling. Does something that is never truly alive die?
Here's the thing. Whenever meatbags like me and everybody else, whenever the concept of death really rears its head in our minds, our brains can't really wrap around it. Because we live in this weird sense that we think that we're going to live forever, that we as people are going to live forever, but we can't. We know rationally that's just not possible. But our brains are just very against the idea of our own death, you know?
Right. The simple human under fear of fear and the unknown, and
Yeah.
death is truly an unknown.
It is.
But for me, I compute all of that. But it all seems to be strange as I look upon this statue of a great hero, one that founded this place. And I wonder if I'll even leave a mark like he will. It's
You
a
probably
strange
will.
feeling. It's a strange feeling, but I do not know how long I may live, nor if I would ever really die, or will I just wake up again. But it's strange. It's a weird feeling. And it makes me feel as je ne sais quoi, as they say, as the elves say.
I don't speak Elvish. You'd have to
Hmm.
talk to Tora about that.
Neither do I. As he thinks about it. C'est la guerre. But yes, it just seemed to register to me that this great hero, this man, Itar Boldur, and a statue to remember him by. How long ago was that made? And how many people still would even remember his story? That are the actions that we do here today that great? Yes, sure, but I worry more of the long-run complications that we have done for all people. And that if we die in this, will it matter to nothing?
I don't think it'll matter to nothing. We liberated a whole entire town
Yes.
in one day.
Mm-hmm.
This is likely going to be remembered as a town holiday.
Hmm.
And who knows what they'll do to celebrate. That's up to them.
Yes. Of course. Also, I feel like I just stand out in that crowd. Not really like you guys. I should be the party robot. I'm built for it. I just don't feel like being a party animal anymore.
That's okay. You can be a wallflower.
I'm
Just
not
enjoy
a
the
plant,
company.
Pain.
Say again?
I'm not a plant, Pain. I don't know why you would think I'm a flower.
It's an expression.
What kind of expression is that?
It means that you just stay to the wall and you kind of do your own thing. Like, it's what I do, you know? I'm not a dancer by any means.
Well, you've got someone special to squeeze upon. So at least you don't have to go stag like me.
You did a good thing here.
Oh, yes. It's what I'm built for.
It's not just what you're built for, it's what you chose to do.
I guess.
You chose to be this kind of person that wants to help people.
I think it's just easier to be nice than an asshole. I don't have the energy for it. As he thinks about it. But yeah, no, I'll be there in a minute. You go ahead.
I just
I'm
want
not
to make
gonna
sure
wanna-
you're okay.
Oh, yes. No, I'm just contemplating my mortality. I've computed all what you said for the last hour about 7,000 times. It's interesting.
Hey,
Okay.
it's okay to think about your own mortality, but understand that your death is a long ways away. It's not your time yet.
As he looks back and sees like Drawn partying. You say that. But either way, we'll have to see.
You
Because
got
if I
plenty
go,
of time to think about it.
of
You
course.
got plenty of time to really contemplate the idea and where you want to go with it.
Right, of course.
Just
Yes.
don't rush it.
Oh, right. But yeah, go and have a drink, and
I'm not
Smooch
leaving
tore-
until you come with me.
I would, but I'm kind of stuck on the ground. Oh no, my legs.
Oh,
Darn,
I guess
this
I'm just gonna
bad
have to
knee.
drag you by the collar then.
I mean, I weigh a lot more than you. I don't think you could drag me.
I will drag him by the collar.
He's just dead weight and like dragging
Give me
him
a-
around like,
give me a
oh,
strength
no, literally, I don't think I could move my legs. Like as you're dragging him back
And I
in.
will drag you all the way over so you can sit down.
Give you a strength check, Payne.
This
Okay.
this is just someone trying to get me to a party.
No, I don't want to get on the dragon.
He is 600 pounds of metal right now, and he is giving you a hard time.
It's like trying to push a sumo with a really small wrestler. Like,
It's like trying to lift the king size mattress all by yourself, and it's like
Oh,
the full
jeez.
frame and all.
Just, I'm not a bodybuilder, please.
no, I said I'll be there in a minute. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'd prefer if you were actually by my side while we're walking back.
Fine. But I'm not gonna have any fun. He says,
You
it's like-
say that.
All right, but I'll complain the whole time.
That's fine. That's fine as long as you're present.
So we're just walking back.
Yeah, Jazz will walk.
Aye, and so Autumn for Capes here is casting all these crazy spells. He's leaping across the battlefield, slicing all these bastards in two.
Or
You know
with
what's
the biggest
interesting?
smirk right now.
He is the gentle dandy. Yes. Like,
Aye, it
Normally
was
when we do
me,
fights-
Machak Craigpipe, who witnessed this all.
I'm just going up from behind Tora and just pecking him on the cheek.
Alright, how's our metal man doing?
He is
Hello.
contemplating his own mortality.
Oh, good. Existential crisis.
Yeah.
uh-oh, uploading a program. Existential crisis. What? Why am I alive? Is it just to die? Jesus.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
eventually,
you see Jazz.
Craigpipe sort of kicks the carcass of what's left of a pig off the table as he stands up on top of it. All right, everybody, listen up here. The giants are gone. Our backs will no longer have to ache under the pressure of their labors. It'll be time for us to forge anew. And make a new way of life here in the Highlands for us. And we have these folks among us to thank. And they all give a big rousing cheer, raising their cups in the air.
Malafi raises his cup as well.
I raise my cup, of course.
I'll raise mine.
Let the heroes stand up and speak their name to us, so that we may honor them properly.
Fuck, I didn't realize we had to present ourselves. Shit.
Whatever you want to call yourselves. I'm not asking for all your names.
We are the Sanguine Band. As I'm sure you heard Gaia announce some 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Aye,
shit,
the
that's
very-
what that was.
Aye, the very same. Some heard that voice echo across the land and heard it as an ill omen. But now, here, in this town, it is proven to become a blessing.
What's wrong? That's that crackpot.
Certainly an ill omen for any giant here.
Henceforth, as your pseudocratic leader here for now, until we figure things out around here, I hereby make a proposition to you all, should you be in agreeance. Thanks to these heroes henceforth, this town shall be renamed to Sanguine Band in honor of our heroes. For this task was done by painting the mines red with hill giant blood. And I couldn't think of a more proper way to thank them.
Not gonna lie, Laffy, that sounds metal as fuck. It's not like lean over and say that sounds
Damn.
cool as shit. Like,
Tora, I'm not used to this. What is going on?
We are
Drana's
being
cheering at
celebrated.
the top of her lungs, like hell yeah.
yeah, I believe that is a great proposition there. As a de facto leader, we, the humble Sanguine Band, accept and relegate you to your happiness.
Should they find peace here at the base of this mountain and call it their home should they ever return. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Herpla! I mean, huzzah!
And you all feel the earth begin to rattle.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh great, now we get literally God of War Gaia, just like, you dare!
As another breaking of the wind, this crushing voice echoes through the mountain once more. Kusram Muldir Etas Ulnudir. Music breaks as ground rattles. Celebration comes.
Luffy, what
As
does
those
that
who
mean?
recognize the sound of giants. Oh dear.
What does that mean?
What was spoken?
Seems
believe-
Gaia has recognized your actions.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything that they would, it would be a show of strength to notice.
She called for a moot.
Ah, I see.
A
A
what?
meeting. A moot.
The giants are gonna meet.
The
Their
leaders of the
leaders of the-
giants will now be climbing the mountain. Gaia wishes to speak to them all.
Pain. A moot is like an assembly or a debate of sort.
Sounds boring.
It is a call to war.
It's boring.
Action.
It may be boring to them on the peak, but it's going to start making waves down here once they're done.
Well, nothing they're going to be doing today. And besides, when the Sanguine Band marches north, you're going to find there's a lot less giants in the way.
Perhaps they will have to paint the mountains red with their blood.
Perhaps you can take this time as an opportunity to continue to liberate. The leaders of all the giant nations will be gone from their posts.
I was already thinking it.
Ooh.
The time
More
it takes for a giant to
assassinations?
walk back
Time
up
to
and down
fuck
that
up.
mountain. But we have things we need to do here in Dumbledore before we go anywhere else.
Aye, of
Thank
course,
good
of
Lord.
course. You were here for the mines to begin with.
Yeah.
Well,
Speaking of which, you guys are going to need to fortify that, but that can be talk for tomorrow. When
you see,
I think
Joust
the
looks around,
outer
he's
walls should be fortified before the, mine shaft needs defensing.
Well,
There.
for now, we party, and tomorrow we rest our hangover and figure it out.
Aye, that'd be true.
Hell yeah.
You hear that, folks? The giants are thinking about us.
Better make sure that you enjoy all the things that you have, because we know we are going to take more from them tomorrow.
it's only a short walk to Hemgrow. We'll see if the frost giants feel like fighting like these ones did. Tell me. If Hemgrow remains unhospitable, do you think you guys grow enough food to handle some more folks?
My friend, we have been scavenging and ravaging this area for God knows how long. We used to try to feed giant bellies. Bellies like ours don't need as much.
Perfect.
3 square meals a day at about 2,000 calories. They could at least supply themselves for a few months, Alafi, on this alone. From this room right alone, they could feed them for a week.
Drana is stuffing her face.
Sometimes I wish I had a tongue. Or teeth. I wonder what those would be like. Nyang, nyang.
It's
Should we
been
polymorph
years.
you so
I-
you can taste?
Yeah,
Ow.
we could call it. Yeah.
Nah. I don't want to have an
Dude,
upset
they
tummy.
got smoked ribs here.
Why would you
Pass
smoke
him over.
Why would you smoke ribs? I thought that smoking was bad for your lungs.
It's not that kind of smoke. Oh my god.
Just goes,
Okay, no,
you
you know
made
what?
a
No,
pig
you know what?
smoke all
What?
those cigarettes?
Time out. Tora.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can polymorph him, yeah? You got energy for that?
You know what? I did recover a spell slot while we were resting, so technically, yeah, I could.
How long does it last?
I believe it's an hour.
Perfect. Joust,
Okay.
if you could be a living being, which one would you want to be?
Human.
Okay. Can you make him human for a day? Or at least for an hour?
Oh, you mean like an
Right.
animal or a humanoid?
I am not sure polymorph works like
Polymorph is a beast, I think.
Polymorph does not work like that.
Well,
It
It
shit.
is amusing that Payne doesn't know the specific.
But Payne wouldn't know. He's not a magic
You
guy.
did say you did say animal, and I'm like, a human is an animal. Like, oh. The most dangerous animal of them all, human.
Yes. Exactly.
I don't know.
I mean, I can make you a monkey or something. That's close.
How about
He
an
has to be an
orangutan?
omnivore.
Orangutans
Make a
eat meat.
gorilla.
Do you think gorillas actually are omnivores? I always thought they were herbivores.
No, they are omnivores.
Mm-hmm.
They eat insects, worms, snails, lava.
It's not the same thing as eating these pulled porks. Like, you got. Ugh.
I mean, if you want to, I don't want to waste your spell slots, Tora.
I will literally get them back once we go to sleep.
Hey, it's okay. I appreciate the thought, though.
You sure?
Of course.
One of these days, Pinocchio, we're gonna make you a real boy.
I am real.
Oh,
Fair point.
He's right.
So
Oh,
it just thinks about it, he's like, am I real?
We could
like
look.
one moment, like
We-
far
Yeah,
off,
you're
like
right, you're
contemplative
real.
look, like
God,
what
we
is
could
real?
we could polymorph him into something and get him drunk. I might pay to see that.
We don't
A
need
drunk
Joust to be a
gorilla?
drunken monkey.
Jesus,
I want to remind you guys, Wild Mage Sorcerer plus alcohol, bad idea.
Give
Oh,
Cause yeah, that magic's still going, yeah. No, it's good. I mean, I enjoy watching you all enjoy yourself. After all, you can't just, screw in your hand and enjoy that feeling. Ah, nice. Rhythmic.
Tell you what, it's an open offer on the table.
Yeah,
No
this
worries.
guy's gonna make a fucking amazing brisket. I'm telling you,
Okay. Well, you should save some for later then.
brisket's not as good if you don't have it hot or warm.
Hmm. I'd have to believe you on that.
You will.
I
One
can
of these
tell
days,
because
you will taste it yourself.
I can tell as the protein is falling off the bone. It must have been
He's
slow
just pulling
cooked
it
for
off the
hours.
bone and he's just like numbing.
It must have been slow cooked in a low heat for hours.
Oh God.
It's just like surprisingly, I read a lot on cooking, even though I can't taste anything. See, like looks at a cookbook like,
You're making me even more hungry as he talks.
well then eat, enjoy,
Mm.
and be merry.
I'm gonna be fat by the fucking end of this. I'm gonna be as fat as my dad.
The kobold that runs this and that is here, right?
Yes.
do you
Oh,
Elathi
got?
is going to approach this kobold now.
He's sort of taken a mantle on top of like one of the cupboards on the very top of the building. So he's like up in a corner on the ceiling with like a tall bottle of rum.
He's in like a top land like banister thing, like just where the roof is.
Yeah, like one of those hanging cupboards you'd see in a kitchen.
Oh right, yeah, those like
Sort of like
overhead
he's just
cupboards,
like
yeah.
taking up a perch.
He's doing a cat thing. Got it.
Hello there.
It's the big boy. Hi, big boy. You're not so big anymore, are you? Look at how far down you are. You're so short. I'm big.
I just wanted to make sure no hard feelings between us, right?
No, only soft, squishy feelings. You
All right.
good giant boy.
All right, this is the guy you got the diamond from. I forgot. It's like,
Stole
right, you
the
stole the
from
diamond.
specifically. He's
Yeah. Right.
If he's good, he's good.
He's drunk. He doesn't remember.
All right. Well, cheers. As I'll just lift my glass up to it because he may be up high, but
He like holds the bottle up with both hands and then just funk down his gullet.
think about how many people you're going to be able to trade with now. Oh boy.
Trade, yes.
I don't know if I trust him still.
He's wobbling up there, but he manages to stay up.
Catch him now.
Is that?
We have-
Sanguine Band.
Here we go. Boom, boom.
We don't happen to have any of the good stuff from Gallius left, do we?
The goblins
No.
will know.
No, the last bottle was left with them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we left it at his tombstone?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I could teleport over and get it if you need it.
No, that's his for sure. Gonna have to fight to make sure this place doesn't burn too.
Well, if we're headed north, that's the only place the giants are probably going to come from. Although,
There are a couple different roads. We'll be here for a couple days. Show them make the biggest, strongest ballista you can. They got to be able to outrange the giants, make them nervous for coming close.
Alafi.
but which giants? That's the question.
The answer to that
Yes.
question is yes.
Pain gets it.
Well, I'm not really good at making ballistas, but I can make one mean cannon. Especially if there's enough for raw material in that mine.
You know,
That's a good idea.
I'm always thinking of older things. You guys and your guns and stuff are, yeah.
I mean,
Give him some firepower. Something that
Hell
we
yeah.
need.
Yeah, let him blow shit up.
Yeah.
alright. But that's gonna have to wait till tomorrow. I'm too
Joust.
drunk for this shit. And she takes a big swig and falls back in her chair.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
good.
minus 40 or con. It's terrible. Like, oh, boom. Probably the
Joust,
worst thing you can do
real
after
quick.
come back from the dead is to drink alcohol. Probably, like your body's literally come back to life, so you poison it with alcohol. Like,
Listen, this is just how she celebrates. She's a
Alright,
dwarf at
alright.
heart.
Yes, Alafi.
If they made a really big cannon, what would they call it?
The Moonstone Cannon.
The Sanguine Smasher!
The Spirit of Sanguinius.
Red Death.
Ah, there you
Ooh,
go.
Now we're talking.
Ah, see, I got some ideas up in the head noodle here.
No wonder he's the de facto leader. Like, Aaron points
Hey,
them
this is your town. You do what you
out.
want with it.
I'd say we make it I'd say we honorary make him the mayor. Screw the
Pretty
whole
sure they already
electoral
did that.
complex. Well, he's just de facto. We make it official right now.
Yeah.
No,
I'd
That's
rather
not
everyone be
wrong.
sober before we make a choice like that.
You know,
he
bruh,
gets it.
bruh.
Right. I think I'm one of the only people sober here. It's just like looking at everybody.
No, not true. I'm not partaking in the alcohol.
It takes a lot to make me drunk.
Yeah, I'm taking a bit, but I'm not gonna get wasted.
It takes
or
a lot
anything.
more to make me drunk.
The difference
don't
is
think
I'm
I-
trying as Alafi takes another swig.
Problem is, I don't have a liver. It's like he drinks, it goes right through me too, and it just pours right out of his back. See? Like,
Staying a lot of clothes that way.
Oh, but it's funny.
Good thing his clothes don't stain. Actually impossible.
You've managed to rouse the bee's nest on top of the mountain.
I guess so.
Not
I
our
have-
intent, but yeah.
Haven't seen this place stirred up like that in hundreds of years. It must have really pissed him off with that one.
Well, if you cut off the toe of a foot, it's gonna get mad eventually, even if it was their pinky toe.
Aye, but to be fair, amongst hill giants, you just cut off a pinky toe.
Yeah, right. There's still more giants, of course.
Bigger,
Brutish.
meaner,
Dumb.
much more brutal.
Well, unfortunately, we're cunning and brutal. They're just brutal and brutal.
Aye, we were just lucky that they only wanted food here as tribute. And servants to work that farms and food to get it to them. The others, they're a lot smarter. They got ideas, plans they want to implement.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just about
That's the kind of
food,
stuff-
it's about imperialism.
Taxes, probably.
My family
More than
is being kept in Durandorol. Used to live around here, in fact.
Hmm.
If you're wondering why.
Aye, I remember that day.
Hmm.
80 years ago, you smacked that giant into shape. Really put your name out there.
Yeah.
You were there?
I bore witness to it, yes. Not often you get to see a furbog such as him start standing up for people like that.
Yes. Usually
in my
they're
blood
very
for a
secretive,
while.
aren't they? Yeah.
Well,
This one's learned to be loud.
I mean, we knew they
World is changing.
existed, we just never got a hint onto where.
It's like it's like trying to find an owl bear when they're very hidden. It's not quite. Yeah, they're around, but
You want to find someone who doesn't want to be known?
Yeah,
makes sense.
especially when we can just do this, goes invisible.
He just sort of splashes wine your way.
Dodge as best I can.
I mean, sure, give me
Yeah.
give me a deck save.
flashes over Jazz.
I'm
Ow.
closing my own disadvantage because Alafi was definitely sitting down.
No, probably.
18 still.
18.
Yeah, no, you just the wine just splashes across the room and just hits the floor.
Well, that's a waste of wine. I say from right over his shoulder.
It's a pretty good trick. Just swings the rest of it.
Got promises to so many different folks I need to keep.
Aye, but first you got the one you gotta deal with yourself.
Yes. Crackbite, what can you tell us of what is in the mines?
Hard to say. That mine hasn't been cracked open in, what, 300-400 years? That's about the time this little mining town got built up by Itar Boldor.
Did he give the order to seal it?
Oh, the giants did once they took over. They considered the mountain a sacred place and that we were digging into it.
But a dwarf has to dig. It's in their birthright. They're people of the mountain. I see.
Such is our history. See, most other people see mining as this just means to an end, a job, pulling out the resources. But for us, it's sacred. Every mine a dwarf carves into it is putting a bit of his essence within it. Every dwarven mine is its own familial spirit to it. It's like a church or a chapel underground.
It is just you returning to the ground that you came from, the home that you were born from. I see.
Aye, indeed.
And who are they to deny you that? Well, we will be happy to see this mine open.
I'm looking forward to taking Durandorol back.
Aye, even we're not sure what's in there anymore. All I
hard to
know is
say,
that
but
their
I-
spirits will be in there. And most likely they will test you.
I think they'll find that I'm a kindred spirit in that regard.
After the
Ooh,
shit
well,
you've
then we
done
have
today, I don't think they'll find any problems with you.
Listen, we know you killed like holy shit a lot of hill giants, but it's just policy. We gotta go through it. You gotta go through the metal detector. It's just like this ghostly metal detector. Hey, what's this? This man's made of metal. Oh, here, let me take off my head. Go ahead, I'll be a minute, guys. They keep like putting parts on there.
All right, now can you name how many swords are in this portrait right in here?
Kind of like, all right, one last test. Tell me which one of these are stop signs.
There's only
Are
one
you
problem
giving
with
the
this
robot
test.
a captcha? That's not fair.
That's not even fair.
Yeah, tell me which ones are emeralds. I just like barely gets the
If
first
robots could sweat.
It's a clanker. Get him! Ah!
What do we do when I know all the answers to all the questions the spirits might ask? Because I've spoken to one of the spirits that was there when it was written.
Again, really sorry about that, Alafi. Like, really, really sorry. I sleep up at night thinking of that.
I just feel bad for Morgran, that's all. That's why we gotta hold up my promise for him.
What about you, though, Alafi?
Morgrin Durandorol.
When you spend 60 years wandering the Whispering Coast, sometimes you find spirits.
The Founder King, son of a bitch.
He wasn't willing to move on. Not yet, at least.
Well, that's all the way in Durandorol. Here we have our king. He might have some differing opinions. They all do.
Or possible I would like to speak with him.
Only one way to find out, and I suppose that's why you're all here.
You know,
Right.
that's a very good point.
For the time being, what kind of living accommodations do you think that maybe we might find here?
Fuck all.
We have a.
But
If you all would like, we can make a nice, comfortable tent for you.
I'd say it's damn near impossible to start bringing in furniture over being liberated after 2 hours. So you'll have to do with the.
Bring out the lazy boy, the rock one or the convertible one. The convertible one, you fool! Like, oh, you have to build furniture and everything. Oh man, this is gonna suck for him.
Break out the dwarven IKEA.
Yeah, that's the
don't
one
wanna
new
see
store
those
that shows up.
instructions.
Is just this big yellow and blue building near the statue.
God.
Dwarven IKEA. Like, oh wow, that moved in quick, guys.
What if Dwarven IKEA has normal names? Just like you expect it in Dwarvish and just says chair.
It's just chair with 2 dots on it to make it look fancy. Char. Like, oh, ooh.
You'll have to deal with hay beds for all we got right now.
Well, we have our mats, and I can sleep while standing.
But once we get an understanding of what we're doing around here, I'm sure we'll have beds soon. We can
I'm sure
actually
the state we're
trim
in-
the sheeps instead of just throwing them in the gullet of a giant.
Right, shearing, yes.
That'll be
Cool.
Yeah. I'm sure the state we're in, we could probably sleep on a bed of needles right now.
Well, if you all do
I
not
don't
need
have
it, we
to.
have a nice
I mean,
bed.
we've just
Or a
been
nice-
sleeping in a dome, so.
Fair. That's been cold.
I'd like to whisper something over to Tora, just real quiet like.
Mm-hmm.
And essentially, what I'm asking is how much energy he's got.
Oh,
Elafi
Yeah,
can read
yes.
lips. Can Elafi burst out laughing?
Oh,
Was I paying
Payne
enough
is,
attention
Payne
to
is
catch
just
her?
like Payne's just like cupping his hands over his lips so
Sleight
that
of
like,
hand?
nobody can actually like
Can't read it then.
see.
No idea.
Nope. Can't read it.
how much energy do you got? That's an open-ended question.
But you get it. You get where I'm going with this.
Tora smirks and raises an eyebrow to ask why without saying anything.
I mean, you know, just figured. Might as well celebrate.
Might as well give you to a private little dome.
It's totally up to you.
You know, I think I've got the spell slots in me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And so Payne and Tora give the Rule 34 artists what they wanted.
Woo!
So you only want me to make a dome that only the two of you can go into? I don't know
Yes.
why, but all right. Just like that makes like a
Thank
little
you, Joe.
And you want it to be completely not seeable, like at all, like from inside and out.
Not
Yep,
seeable,
we want
not
it nice.
hearable. It's just a
we
nice
want-
private dome.
Can you do moonlight it inside? Of course I can do moonlight inside. What do you want? And why do you want Barry Manilow playing? Okay, fine. Just stand outside. They asked me not to let anybody in. I don't know what's going on.
Put a sock on the door and everything.
Cue the Titanic hand coming down the glass on the dome.
That's as far as I'm allowing this to go.
Yeah. Just like I wanted to sleep in the dome too. Like sad.
Oh my god.
But yeah, if you two need a dome, I got you. It just takes me an hour making a circle in the ground.
We'll figure something out.
It's comfortable at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
After a very wild party at the Bedrock Inn, the bed started to rock and
Rock and stone. Rock and stone.
everybody get their long rest.
Yay!
Oh god! Oh god, the giants are coming! No, it's the dome.
As we hear Tora
Okay.
from the dome. Wow, I thought this was soundproof. It is soundproof.
Hi YouTube. Probably not gonna get any monetary value from this video, but thanks for having us.
Good night, everybody. And that's when they yabba dabba dude all night
Why is
long.
Pete
Yes.
choking?
You baby. You just wait until tomorrow when I get my hands on you.
Let's chill. Chill.
Hey, yo, girl, chill. Hey,
I
yo, girl,
believe
chill.
it.
18 plus stream for a reason. Okay.
By morning, the sun has risen, the festivities have subsided, and the village is left with their one and only question: what do they do now? Luckily for them, they seem fairly capable of handling that on their own, as now no longer tasked with the daily laborious grind of giving tributes to hill giants. They have ample opportunities to come together as a community and discuss the future of Sanguine Band. As for you all, you awaken in your respective locales. Having gotten as well of a sleep as you can after being beaten up to a pulp into a straw bed.
I imagine Payne and Tora do not get up as quickly as everybody else.
Remember, you have Joust gave you the time that that the dome would go down. All right, as it just shrugs, like, remember, you have 8 hours from this little alarm clock I gave you. Here you go. Just walks away. Like. But yeah, Joust would go to find Drana real quick as she's in bed, because Joust would just probably stand outside sleeping, like outside a house, just like, because he doesn't need to lay down or anything.
Yeah, for those getting through their long rest, you are simply awoken to the clamoring complaints of the single barkeep downstairs, cleaning up the mess of a party all by his lonesome.
Joust are just like confounded. We throwing such big parties here.
Whatever happened to moderation, right?
You drinking moderation. Now there's all sorts of goddamn broken glass on the floor.
Where did we
Pig
even
carcass.
get this cup? What the fuck? But yes, Joust would wake up Drana. Drana, how are you feeling?
A little better. Head still pounding, but that may be the booze.
It could be that, but
It could also be the dying.
Yeah, it's one of the two. Not sure which yet.
Well then, I think I can do a little bit of help with that. If you'd like, I can do something that can, you know, how I unpetrify you. This could help bring you back to.
You have ibuprofen?
No, I do not have any alchemist relief, unfortunately.
Thank you. And she's just like, maybe a little hair of the dog will do the trick.
But yeah, Joust, if you'd like, I can do a greater restoration to bring it down to just a -2. Basically, it would remove one little bit of it. Because I double checked, greater restoration can either do paralyzing, charm petrified, occurs, reduction to target ability score, or an effect that reduces your hit points. So it's like, if you like,
greater restoration has that effect to it.
Yeah.
If you'd like, I can do that.
Go for it.
So
Work your magic.
So instead of losing just 1 negative, you'll lose 2 negatives.
Yeah, because you went from 4 to 3, and this would bring you to 2. So yeah. So yeah, you see as Joust, like, as you're trying to get hair of the dog, he just like kind of does like the Simba with like diamond dust on your forehead. All right, just gonna smear that right into your face. There you go. And Shazam! And just you feel a little bit of your organs not die. Like coming back, and let me give you a wild magic check. We're good.
Drana's going to look around for her armor since apparently Pain undid her armor while she was unconscious.
Oh, we have it.
He probably left it with you.
We have it
Just
hanging
like
over
off to
here
the
on
side
this
somewhere.
little. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but either way, she's going to go put that on for the remainder of the morning because, you know, it takes a while.
How is that making you feel? A little better?
Yeah. The thumping now is a steady drum instead of a fast drum.
Oh, right.
Now, I'm interested in checking out that mine.
Yes, now that you are more capable.
We need to
of
get this
walking
bitch a
it down.
cannon. I hear bitches love cannons.
Oh my god.
I'm not sure who bitches are, but everyone loves cannons, Drana.
I think she's referring to herself this time.
I
mean,
can
it's
never escape this.
I mean, at least
Sorry.
it's a vampire using the line.
Right. But yes, we should go to see if we can clear the way to get into the entrance of the mine. Do we need any supplies?
Not to my knowledge.
Alright, well, I mean, like, seeing in the dark, you know, candles, anything. Or do you want me to make some lights? Either way, do you need help getting down the stairs or getting your armor on?
It doesn't hurt to be carried. She says with a smug-ass grin. Still battered and bruised, but still smug.
Mm-hmm. Well, alright, let's get that clipped on the back and you can piggyback on my shoulders.
Of course.
That way you can at least leap off something that's steady and hunkered to the ground if need be. Also, I seem to be very good at taking hits, and I don't want you to get hit anymore.
I appreciate that, Joust. Very much.
Right. Also,
And I clip my armor like a backpack on the back of Joust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cue the Yoda picture of just like, good, Joust. Stronger you're becoming. And Joust's like, Jesus, you're heavy. Like walking forward.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
You all
And I guess
deciding to
we'll-
make your way back to the mine?
Wow. Isn't it strange that Tor and Pan are wearing the same clothes they went to bed in last night with? Huh.
Aren't we all?
Not me. You see Joust is wearing a hot pink outfit? What? Not me. Like, duh. This is my
know
mine
what?
outfit.
Good point.
It's fine. A prestidigitation's all clean.
Right. How was the dome, by the way, you two?
Good.
Good.
Got
They
warm
like-
for a bit.
Yeah, they said they. Yeah, they said they liked it to be at a comfortable temperature, but I did see it get a little foggy for some reason.
You had to say that, Doro. Really? What the
Yes,
fuck?
yes, I did.
What
Thing
the
what-
fuck?
The thing was, I had to be technically in the dome, so my foot was in there most of the time. I didn't notice what was going on, but I didn't have to leave it technically, or else the dome would have disappeared.
We appreciate you keeping your foot in there.
Yeah, I don't know why you said I couldn't go in the dome, but I'm glad that you were comfortable. It's just not. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
Right, we're heading to the mine.
yes, we are.
Mm-hmm.
Entering the tunnels.
God damn it.
Seems from
And
all the struggling that took place into trying to get it open with acid and brute force. Now with your faculties at hand and focus, you're able to just, as a
Kick it
group,
open.
just pry it all open.
How thick was that door?
It was just like one of those rows of bars, like a prison door. Each of the bars was about, I would say, 2 inches thick.
Fair. Alright, just curious. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it was beveled in. It was like the giant was using it as his own personal lawn chair, but, you know, just
Yeah, of course.
telling all the dwarfs to get off his lawn. At this.
move Crag back over there for a sec. I'm in.
This is a little behind the scenes for everybody. Originally, if the party had intended to come in through while the giants were fighting, this entrance would have been caved in. But in this case, you beat them all, so you have an exit.
Hooray!
Now we don't
Yeah.
have to worry about the people on the outside.
Mhm.
Oh, I mean, we still do have to worry about them. They're just not as much. Now they have to, restart their civilization.
Yeah, but if we had ducked in here before while the giants were pissed, who knows what state they'd be in when we got out.
Yeah.
Wonder what kind of mine this was. Can I make a nature check at -2?
Yes.
Cool.
I was gonna say I don't believe Drana has the stuff that lets her observe things like dwarven ancestry or not anything.
Nope.
I had to think about that for a second.
Yeah, that's dwarven stone cutting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, wait a second, you're not a dwarf.
Which is funny because he
You're like
plays one.
mostly dwarf.
Okay. Actually, will this be nature or investigation?
Actually. This would be investigation.
Okay. I have a much higher chance of succeeding even at a -2. Because I still have a +5 in that.
So plus
Alright.
3 then. Neat.
15.
Oh, pretty good.
15. So as you're looking about the framework of this, you can see that initially this was intended to be a mine for resources, pulling out rarities, precious metals. That's as far as you can see so far, but eventually, as you move forward, you notice this statue standing in the center of this mine. You can't possibly understand the reason why they would put architectural design within a place of work.
Well, they did kind of explain to us that it's also a temple.
Precisely.
I wonder who this is of. And Drano will start walking forward a little. Close enough to get to see any writing on it. You tell me when to stop.
You're fine.
Alright. Surprise jump scare ghoul out of nowhere.
Right. Immediately poisoned, dead, stunned.
So from the statue, you see the depiction of a dwarven figure with a tall crown. The markings of a dwarven namesake on the hilt of his sword. The depiction of King Itar Boldor.
I would assume this is the king who discovered the mine here. Or who started digging here. That's my guess, at least. But this place seems to have some rare materials in here, at least a little.
So, do you know what it is that we're looking for?
The
Not a-
truth.
Looking around spooked.
Oh.
The eyes of the statue
Oh.
glow as ancestor spirit
Oh, hey.
of King Boldor appears.
Thorin Baldur. Very long.
Who
I
are you
w-
to enter this sacred place?
Drana is going to speak purely in Dwarven for, whenever she talks to the ancestor. Obviously.
Sure.
You know? I'm Drana Emberlight, proud smith of the Emberlight clan, looking to see if we can find the forge laid at the end of this path. Raised by the Emberlights, raised as their own. I didn't know my family.
Emberlight. You would dare use this name here? You, a goblin, desecrating this place, using the dwarven's tongue in our name. Who are you to walk these?
I pull out my signet. I am the daughter of Sven and Grindel Emberlight. They
You
raised
are
me as
no
their
daughter
own.
of Emberlight. You're not a dwarf.
I'm just as much of a dwarf as they are. The ancestors have protected me throughout my entire journey here.
And who are your ancestors? Do you even know who your real family is?
My real family are those are those who raised me, those who put their name at the end of mine. Sven's father, Bonus Emberlight, his father, Kegma Emberlight, and his father, Dolgrim Emberlight, all the way back to Grombrun Emberlight.
So you
I've
have forsaken your goblin heritage for one of ours. Is that what I'm hearing correctly?
Yes, and I know I don't live as long as you, and my impact on this world is going to be short in your eyes, but the impact I want to make is great. I want to help this world with the power of our ancestors.
It's not actions which will provide you your name in history. It's how you honor your family, and you have spit upon your goblin name if you wish to follow your real history. The Emberlights were an adoptive name to you. A false name that you wish to inherit.
I've worked as a smith since the day I could hold a hammer. I have been raised to carve wood to make the best swords and scabbards around, and I seek to be the greatest smith in all these lands.
Then tell me, how have you honored your real family? Your goblin family?
My goblin family knows I am alive and safe. They care for me, and I care for them as much as it is. But I was not raised as a goblin. I was not raised as a vampire. I was not raised as a dampier. I was raised as a dwarf, full and full.
And yet here you stand, encased in our armor, encased in our weaponry, yet green to the skin. We shall see what your honor brings. Kin killer. You will find the truth here, and you will see why you must prevail, why you must fail. You will see the truth by the end of this.
I fear not the truth, and I fear not failure. I almost failed to protect my friends, and I almost failed to protect this village that is under your name. But we succeeded.
Centuries ago, I uncovered the great truth of the dwarven ancestors. You shall walk these mines and soon know it too. Find yourself at the bottom of this pit. Discover the truth for yourself. Know that you carry ember light under false pretenses, and that the spirits and guardians of this mine will oppose you. Should your strength be worthy and your ancestry pure, you will find what you're seeking. The eyes begin to fading.
Oh, good. We have nothing to worry about then.
Man, he was rude.
It's
Agreed.
ominous as hell.
He is...
Grass.
Yeah. How many
To
of
be
you
fair, a
speak
lot of old
Dwarvish
dwarven
again?
spirits are kind of like that.
See, does like hold up his hand. Yeah, I speak Dwarvish. I got
Yep.
all of that.
I know you do. Points to Alafi. Anyway. So, ancestor spirits are going to guard this passage. I'm wondering if defeating them is in combat is the only way to pass by them, because I don't want to disgrace my ancestry.
Remember what he said. We might have to fail to know.
Of course.
And there's nothing wrong with fighting for what you believe is right. A lot of
Agreed.
dwarves died that way. At least that's how Durandal went. Sorry, Morgan Durandal. Specifically, there are a lot of dwarves the Durandal name, I suppose.
Yep.
Well, I'm just going to take a couple steps over here. Peering
And
into
I'll
the
start
darkness.
following Alafi.
Yep, you see a shed of light coming from this small passageway over here. As you continue forward, you see that luminous mushrooms have sprouted across the edges of what appears to be a black pit. Mining operations have completely ceased, and cobwebs have covered all of the equipment, the cranes, the mine carts, the rails.
I suppose we check out the light first.
How dark is it in here? Is it like just low light? The mushrooms?
Yeah, it is a very low light.
Alright. If we need light, I got you. But you should be alright.
I think the only one that has
I
trouble
just
seeing in the
thought,
dark is you, Jost.
Yes, apparently I don't have magic eyes like all of you people.
One of the few gifts you don't have, I suppose.
You can't use dancing lights here?
No, I can. I'm just asking, do we really need it?
No, but if you want it, then we can have it.
Very well. By your leave, Captain. As he makes the floating orbs come around him.
All right, where are you gonna put them?
They're gonna float. Basically, I guess there'll be like one between each of us.
So, Joust, as your dancing lights flicker up and illuminate the area, see the lights of the statues begin to glow once more. As it begins to give off this strange screeching noise.
I guess they would be around me immediately before I move them. Yeah, so they would just probably pop around me.
Okay, if you're here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's a line going. So, Joust, I need you to make a deck save.
Okay. This is what I also wanted to test it as well. So, this is also in the plan. I was like, let me guess. Magic is no good here, but... 22.
Beats it. So
No.
you'll be taking half of this damage.
Jet of
as
fire.
this magical force from its eyes just blaze a beam of light across the ground from where the magic stood, from where the light illuminated it.
I would guess also immediately if Jess saw that, he would immediately like roll, get hit by it, and then make him disappear. He's like, okay, bad idea. How much damage?
26 force damage.
Cool. Yeah, Joust is like scorched, almost like a DBZ beam along him.
Just
okay. As he pats himself out, I guess we should not do magic unless we really need to, or if you can, dodge.
Got it.
Give me an
Jeez.
Arcana check, Joust.
Arcana. I got a +7 on that. Oh, sorry, +9 because it's expertise. Yeah. 22.
22. The statues seem to react more to light than it did magic.
As Jazz looks, he's just like, He calculates. He's like, it does not seem that they worry about magic, but more where the light was. You saw that it struck where the balls of light came up from, and then it clipped me since I was nearby it. So it seems to be that low light is. That's why the light sources naturally are bioluminescent natural here. It is a defense mechanism for people to
Essentially,
not be able to
anything
see.
other than dim light is going to be recognized.
That's why dwarves. It's for dwarves with their dark sight. Right.
So we'll just guide you along, Joust, and you keep your balls to yourself.
Oh, please.
Oh wait, here, let me put them back in. There we go.
Please.
Oh yep, my kilt zipper was down. Right.
I'm
Joust.
sorry, son. I'm sorry, sunshine. I don't know why I'm in the mood for these jokes.
Gee, I wonder.
I mean, that explains why you have such pep in your step, Tora. Right. I mean, I do know a spell that can make me see in the dark, but I didn't prep that.
It's fine. You just stick with us and you'll be okay. Yeah?
All right. I hope I don't fall in a pit.
Very funny, Joust. Very funny.
So let us go check what that low light is.
Yeah.
But yes, we'll keep our light sources low.
Well, what happened?
Oh, it's giving me that ad warning.
Oh god.
I forgot to
still doing that?
Well, I forgot to turn it off, and then I hit the switch, and now it doesn't seem to want to go off this session.
Ugh. It's okay, the ads won't be there on the recording, so...
Please, still stick around.
But if you don't want any ads, feel free to subscribe now. Do it now.
It's true.
Do it. Do it now. Angrily.
Yeah.
And if you got Amazon Prime, let them pay for it.
Look, just like that. Just do that.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, it's real easy.
So, Alafi Drana, you see what appears to be wooden barricades with the spikes coming out of it, leading up to a path that seems to be smoking with sulfur and heat.
Perhaps geothermal.
I don't particularly feel like getting close to that.
Sorry, I keep muting. I keep having to blow my nose.
It's
Drana will start approaching.
Okay.
Slowly.
I'm trying to hit snooze on it too, and it won't let me. Yep. As you approach, you see what appears to be cracks in the flooring of this unassuming shaft. The gas is leaking from the cracks of it as the heat starts bellowing up against your skin. You imagine that this would be just what do they call them?
Geothermal vent.
Yes, but with lava.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like a
Magma plume?
The starting of a magma chamber.
Yeah, a magma plume is like the like where the mantle is hot and is starting to rise up that like little area between the lava down below and the magma coming up. So I guess that works.
Give me a nature check, Drana.
Alright. Is this Fae Fiend or Undead?
No.
Then it's a flat roll because I'm at -2. Ouch.
That's a hot hole.
Nickel every time I heard that.
Damn it.
Probably what Payne was saying last night.
Yeah, that's what Payne was saying last night, right? Yeah.
God damn it!
Beat me to that.
God damn it, Bobby!
like 3 different jokes
For
that happened
5
just
minutes.
there. We are.
Can you
Yep.
stop being orny for 5 minutes?
No.
Make
Let's
us.
have to do any of this.
All right. Can I get? Actually, do I have detect magic prepared? No, I do not. Rip.
If you like, I have it.
Well, can I make an Arcana check?
Sure. You want to?
See if there's any magical bullshit going on around this hole.
If you'd like, go ahead.
11.
11. It appears that everything happening here is a natural process. But you get an inkling that the dwarfs of yesteryear used it to their advantage in some way.
Maybe fire weapons? Or something along those lines?
Or a really easy way to heat up a forge.
Indeed. Huh. Interesting. Maybe we can explore further in and then figure out. And then we come back to this.
Perhaps it's just a simple geothermal vent.
Could be.
The
Maybe.
mountain is naturally quite hot. I suppose
Just
that would
using really big words. Not even sure that last one was real.
geothermal.
Yeah, that's a thing.
That is the kinetic energy that comes from the heat rising
You
from
just
below.
said another one.
Get out of my head, magic man!
Jalafia, these are scientific terms.
Oh, I'm sorry. Science, yes.
It's not magic, it's science.
Hot-
Big difference.
Hot lava
Yep.
from below meets the cooler pressure from above, the cold air, and from that, heat is transferred.
Got it.
So hot below, hot above, hot all around.
We're in the
Everything
middle.
hot.
Got it.
Everything hot, Mario.
Everything hot.
Hot in the city tonight.
Donna is following closely behind Alafi because she's still beat up and bruised.
Mm-hmm.
Jas is following along as well. He'd be
Yep.
kind of near the back, I guess, since apparently. Yeah.
You get yourself in the middle.
No, I got it.
You need to be with the group so that you can see.
No, that's why I'm behind you. Fine, I'll be in the middle.
Yeah, yes, in the dark, keep an eye on the dark one.
Yes, I'll
Yeah.
be trying to keep my eye on the dark person in front of me.
Keep your eye on
That's-
keep your eye on the big one right in front of you. That's the big shadow right there. That's Alafi. Yeah.
I thought that was a cave post.
No,
It's a stalagmite.
that one,
Oh.
the big one moving right there. That's Alafi.
Ah,
You know what?
right.
Hold up.
If you need, you can just look behind you. As long as Tora is behind you, you're good. Yeah.
Sure.
Yep, Payne knows that.
No.
What's Alafi doing?
God damn it, Tora!
Checking to see if there was a way I could give Joust dark vision, but there was not.
Last one, I swear.
Right. You know, you have such a spring in your step, and yet you're not green. I'm a little disappointed.
You two couldn't make it any more obvious as Alafi
No,
goes
I
towards the
know.
door.
I know.
I'm not sure why they seem at each other's throats lately.
I bet
Oh,
you they were
we're
definitely
not.
at each other's throats.
Luffy,
bet-
like,
They buried the hatchet, so to speak.
Are you going to open the door, Alafi?
What's that?
You're opening a door.
I don't think I'm going to open it just yet. I'm going to play it slow. This
You-
place has been locked up for a long time.
What appears
Maybe
to
just-
be solid stone, thin but solid stone doors.
Let us take a good look over this. You investigating types. Let's make sure that this lock and/or door mechanism in general isn't trapped.
All right, stand
I
back. I'll take care of
no.
it.
Well, if you want
Let the
investigation,
professional
I
handle
can
it.
handle that. All right.
Tora, I'm a professional. You know this. You know this firsthand.
Yes, but I'm really good at spotting details.
You two can work together. That's a normal thing to do, especially given what you guys have already clearly been up to.
Anyway, yeah,
What have they been up to? Just like,
how about this? How about this? You
Nothing
you
else.
keep
Dueling
an eye
swords.
out for any arcane details, and I'll look out for the you know, broad bits, I guess.
Sure, sure.
Sure. Yeah.
What would we like to do?
Investigation, please.
Okay. Investigating the door.
Yes. Do you want to help, or do you want to also investigate, Tora?
What is your investigation?
My investigation's a +11.
Oh, okay.
Because expertise.
and you can't below a 10.
I can't roll below a 10.
Below 10. Okay, I will help you out then.
Okay, does that give me advantage?
With the help from Tora, yes.
Okay. 30?
That's why I sneak attack the door.
Gently running your fingers up and down the door, you see this double door is sealed tight with what appears to be a dwarven locking mechanism.
Okay. Would I know anything about these mechanisms?
Investigation like that. Opening these doors without the proper key can result in specific triggers going off.
We're gonna need a key. If we want to open this door safely, we're gonna need a key.
Right, then we shall continue forward, I guess, because I don't want to break this door down.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I'm good with my hands, but I'm not that good.
Well, time to use
I
the old
disagree.
knock. No, I'm joking.
Sorry, what was that, Tora?
I was disagreeing with you, but also, I don't have knock prepared, thankfully. Or else I would be tempted.
I believe you too, Tora. I would have done the same thing.
Really fancy spell, that. The one that just undoes locks. Still remember. First time we met. Well played.
Yes.
It's very loud, though.
Yeah, I'd rather not have to
So am
wake
I,
anything up
though.
early.
It fits.
Across this way, you notice several empty boxes, minecarts dusty and toppled over, this large crane mechanism that has gathered webs for centuries long, you would imagine. All seemingly to either winch up or winch down something across the mineways.
Mhm.
I believe this would be to lift up mine carts and lower them down.
Or at least they're halls.
Yes, the halls, because if you can see, I see some wagons nearby and the tracks below our feet.
Yep.
Or at least I can think that's a track. It's just
That
like
is
squid.
definitely a track, and it's going adjacent or parallel to a bit of the rim.
This is a mine, after all. They would have mine carts.
Probably leads somewhere. Might as well follow it.
Very well.
I think I'll just keep following it this way. Just on a whim, picking the path on the right.
And dark vision gives you visions of gray, but that's only for a limited length, so.
Mm-hmm. a whole 60 feet. And then I'm pretty sure after moving up, I realized that is in fact just a wall.
You realize that is in fact a cave-in.
Hmm. Well, not going that way.
Why? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Rocks.
Ah.
I might be able to handle that.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe.
What you got?
I
We
would
can
be-
just as
be
easily
careful.
find a different way around.
No.
Moving
it-
something that's caved in might make more cave in.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Let me give it a crack, if you do not mind. Donna is going to approach the cave-in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm casting Fabricate. Taking the 10 foot of caved-in rock and making it basically making them flat walls, so we have a path straight through.
So you're flattening out the cave.
Essentially, and it will let us pass. At least that's the idea.
I don't think so. That sounds like shaped stone.
Yeah, I know. Cheap stone can
Yeah.
do that. Yeah.
It says you convert raw materials into product of the same material, which dwarven architecture is a material. Or
Essentially,
a
you're
product.
turning raw, broken apart stone into solid stone walls.
Yep, clearing the path. Because I do remove the stone, as we have shown with the statue I destroyed earlier.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean,
Connected
yeah,
with
you
a
just
10-foot
basically make
cube
some
or
walls from cave.
Yeah. Fabricate a large or smaller object contained within a 10-foot cube or 8 connected 5-foot cubes. So she could technically make. She could technically make a 20 by. Yeah, like a 20 by 10 wall. It's 5 foot thick.
Very well.
Wow, that's pretty good.
So after about 10 minutes, Drana gets up, holds her medallion, and says, "Repair this blessed place from the ravages of time, as the walls form into solid stone."
Law.
And thus what was once dilapidated, broken pieces of stone caving in this entrance suddenly form into cobbled building blocks that eventually meld themselves up, supporting the whole wall that you are building together.
All right.
The way is clear.
Nice trick.
Yeah, the ancestors want me to rebuild, so might as well start here.
Hey, I'm just saying that one guy was a bit of a jerk. You're really cool with that. You know that?
Yeah.
I think you're a dwarf.
I appreciate that, Jess.
Although you could work on your beard hair.
Fucking Drana rubs her chin.
Aw.
It's a joke, John. It's a joke.
Yeah, I know. But
As we all
I may grow some mutton chops at some point.
As we all know, dwarven women have inlay their hair. Men have the beard. That's how you can tell them apart in the dark. Well, that's
What?
that's
All
what.
right. Yeah,
When am I ever gonna
Drana
have
is going to
dwarves
walk
in the dark?
through.
Yep. Anyway, Yep, you
That's
find yourself on the other side of this mine shaft, and as you do, you see some luminescent rocks jutting out of the wall.
May I make a nature check? Or does someone want to do it because I have a +0 to nature currently?
Well, it's mine.
Are you proficient in smithing tools?
I am.
You have smithing tools.
I do. Or wait, let me check.
You should have smithing tools. You're a smith.
Definitely used them before.
If I did, I have no idea where they went.
No, I know you've done smithing stuff with like, a barrel and shit. So you have.
Yeah, but that was actually from my what's it called? God damn it.
The wagon.
No, words. The divine domain thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Channel divinity.
Well, I mean, I think you had some. Like something. You've done
I
stuff.
have a hammer which I use both to smith and to
In that case, it will just be an investigation check.
Investigation's fine, thank you. $21.
21.
21.
You recognize this luminescent rock as the rare item electromite.
Ah.
This is an electromite mine, which would explain why they didn't want the dwarves to get in here. Although I do not think we should work. I don't think we should mine any of this. Not yet, at least.
Okay. I mean,
Let's
we
keep
weren't
moving.
here to mine anything. We're here to find the forge, right?
We're here to find a clue to the forge, but this means we're on the right track.
Definitely means we have the material for anything we want to make.
Well, no, this is a track. I hope it's the right track.
Yeah. Following you, Alafi.
Yeah.
I'm still not up for getting wailed on quite yet.
Well, I was going to take it slow. As per usual, we're relying on the insane perceptions to kind of not trip over anything as we walk along this. Try to stick to where I'm stepping. I'm specifically stepping on the rails. Anyone setting up any kind of defensive measures would likely not set it up in between these because it'd be more difficult to take apart, I think.
Yeah, sorry, just give me 1 sec.
No problem.
All right, continue. Are following the railway as you see corridors leading off to different various mine shafts.
Stick close, stick close. We don't need to go down any random mine shafts. We're looking for a key specifically, so these have got to lead somewhere important, right? That's the
Alafi,
idea. Yes.
as you continue past these corridors, you hear clinking of stone and the piercing of pickaxes. Sounds of people mining down here.
There's people mining?
Sort of echoes the halls. You hear various just king, 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 king.
Can't tell if it's one person mining or multiple people mining because of the echo, but let's, Can you mosey in? Is that specifically coming from, like, in this portion here, or does it sound like it could be coming from anywhere because of the
it's
echo?
echoing behind you and in front of you.
Mm-hmm. Alafi will continue forward and then peek around this corner here.
Yep.
Since I'm over on this side, I would like to peek over around here.
Perception checks.
Got it. 18.
18. Laffy, what you got?
17.
Right. Eating away at the walls. Oh, excuse me. Alafi, you observe what appears to be a spirit. Pick in hand, finding at the walls. Oh my god, excuse me.
Oh my goodness.
Like,
A bad itch in my throat.
Ugh.
Is that me?
Hopefully you're
That's
not catching
me.
whatever I have.
Heaven
Or
forbid.
what I had.
I'm not allowed.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a tickle in the back of the throat. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I've been feeling that.
Either way, that is what you see, Alafi.
Let's see.
And
these two up,
I'm
then.
seeing the same thing, yes?
From this angle, you're not really seeing it, but you're hearing it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to mute whenever I need to cough like that.
No worries.
I mean, that's what I've been doing.
I'm gonna just mosey along and catch up to the rest of the group.
Anything, Drona? You want to talk with this one, or
Dang it. Where's my cough drops?
Can I have one?
Yes. I will delicately balance it on the microphone.
Just throw it at the screen, I'll catch it.
That's still some Ricola I got from TwitchCon.
Ricola.
What flavor?
Honey.
I like the cherry ones.
What are we all doing?
I can't see, so I'm
I'm-
following along.
I'm going to look down the hallway at the spirit.
A shirtless dwarf just tirelessly picking away at the walls.
Sounds to me like he's working, and I don't think we should bug him.
I feel like I'm going to need their approval of something, and if we just pass by them all, then I don't know. Maybe you're right. I'll leave him be if I can. And I'm going to continue following Laffy.
Okay. Alafi, as you continue on this way, you hear the same familiar echoes coming from this direction, as well as down the mine shaft this way. There, let me just...
Or maybe you do need to talk to them.
They said they wouldn't be friendly,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
I mean, whatever they are, they're strong enough to not pass on and still want to work the mine.
and
I thought
besides,
they would have the key.
they already know
So-
we're here. There's no way
Yeah.
they don't.
I don't think that they have what we're looking for in order to get through that door. So maybe we don't bother them. And if we find the key, then they start attacking us. Then that's a reactionary kind of thing.
So,
I feel like that would dishonor the ancestors if I ended up killing their spirits. But that is also forcing them to move on, so it's...
I'm still not convinced that's how that works.
I know nothing of dwarven culture, so forgive me, I'm a heathen.
Unless
All
you
right,
want to
heathen.
stop, we might as well keep walking. Nothing's stopping us from turning around and coming back.
Yeah, true.
Fixing your own mistakes is a valid and reasonable course of action. Something Morgran certainly wanted to do, all things considered.
Right, give me a stealth check.
Okay.
I
I did
don't
say,
know if you know this about Drana, but she ain't good at
Oh
stealth.
no. No.
Although
30.
she's not as bad as she used to be.
Christ, 30.
30.
I've disappeared from Joust's view.
I miss Renard.
oh, right,
Hey!
advantage.
Dirty
16.
20.
Oh,
Try.
buddy.
Are we stealthing?
Yep.
Oh
Nat
boy.
Natural
20 for the verbal.
The
Hello.
the guy who can't see very well trying to stealth.
You can do it, buddy. Just follow our lead.
Just falls into every pickaxe and bucket in the way.
Good job, bud. Good job.
It's minor 49er. I got a 9.
9. 15.
28.
30, 20. 8. All right. The sounds of the echoes of the pickaxes seem to be drowning out a lot of your sound.
Sent you a message, God, by the way.
I saw it. Thank you.
Alright, cool.
There's another 30 feet of movement.
Echoes.
More echoes coming from ahead.
And shining across the side, you see what appears to be this huge mass of electromite glowing in this chasm.
Damn.
Even I could see that. That's bright. Also, that much electromite could definitely nullify any magical effects nearby it. That concentrated electromite.
You're not wrong. You know what? I want to roll something just for myself, if you don't mind.
Okay. What would that be?
Wisdom save to see if fucking Drana is entranced by it.
Very well.
19. Not really.
Should you choose, you are able to resist your urges of curiosity.
It's big, but I have a feeling if we take that, we're going to piss off a lot of people.
I don't know how we could move that much electromite.
Listen, either way, no sticky fingers for right now, yeah?
Yeah.
After all, you are the diamond in the rough, Drana. We don't need any of the treasures. You are the treasure.
You're a dork.
I am a dork.
What's a dork?
A whale
Remembering what
penis.
that is going to be very important.
A whale penis? Oh, you're right, Payne. A whale.
Why do you know that?
I read it in a book once, pissed Dad off. I did it anytime that he fucking yelled at me. and just threw him off and shut him up for at least a good while. Enough for me to get away, at least.
Your library is more interesting than I gave you credit for.
I like to read.
I am not very inept in animal biology.
I'm not either. I just know that as a fun fact.
And the end of the line, too.
I mean, I guess we have to talk to this one.
Good to start talking sometime. We'll see if he's friendly. If he ends up being unfriendly, then such is the way of things.
Esteemed ancestor, can you hear me?
Who interrupts my work?
Drana Emberlight.
Ember.
The daughters Fen and Grindel. And the next in the Emberlight name. I have forsaken my goblin heritage and seek to pass it through to find what lies ahead of me.
Ember. Sworn. Secrets.
And I have. I'm the only one who knows.
How much do you path you seek?
I know it's treacherous, and I know it ends. It ends at Durandal after passing through here and the other cities on its way. I only know of the path. I do not know what lies ahead in the path.
Weapons of stained blood. Do not know whose blood you spill.
Giants, the ones who devastated these lands, the ones that I have sworn to defeat, along with my compatriot here, as I nod to Alafi.
Then allow me the honor of testing your.
Absolutely.
Like honor.
His pick, he like flicks the pick in his hand. It switches into a mighty axe. Y'all roll for initiative.
Alrighty.
As we
Oh,
fight
boy.
the foreman. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
For next time.
Ah.
Mhm.
I know, a short, quick one, but it seems we're all having our obligations to attend to.
I'm
Right,
awake,
right.
I swear.
No, I'm sick as shit.
Yeah.
Like half of us are eepy and the other half are sick. Let's just.
I think it's
we'll have
best we
plenty
all
of
just
time
nip-
for this.
I get to
Yeah.
roll the punch ghost next time. Let's go.
Same Ghost Punching time, same Drana Alive channel. Do-do-do-do-do.
She died, but she got better.
Drana got a 1 on the initiative counter. Woo!
Don't worry,
And
Miracle
a -3, to be fair.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Just a miracle just magic elixir, she'll be fine.
We'll set
Oh,
ourselves
shit.
up on initiative, and we will start this encounter for next time.
What is the dex mod for this ghost?
Whoa.
I just had
Let me double check. It's a +2.
Okay. Mine's a +3, so I would be ahead of
So
him.
you would go before him.
Yeah.
Go.
Can Danny Phantom get there in time to save the wind?
Hey, thanks y'all for sticking around. This was a bit of a roundabout way of getting you here, but here we are.
We did it.
Thank you all so much for being here, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.